October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month, and there's an eye-opening statistic. On average, 24 people in this country are attacked by an intimate partner every minute. That's 12 million men and women being raped, assaulted, or stalked every year by a partner, according to the National Coalition Against Domestic Violence. Sometimes those attacks even lead to murder. Ronel Golden survived being attacked by her partner and turned her trauma into purpose. She created the Getting Out Guide to help others escape domestic abuse. Joining me now is Ronel. Ronel, can you share with us your experience?
I met a man who was very kind to me, very warm, overwhelmingly friendly. And by the time that the behavior started becoming negative, it was first, the little jabs, breaking me down a little bit, telling me what's wrong with me, comparing me to other people, eventually openly criticizing me, until eventually physically harming me and causing me to end up in the emergency room. Abuse is about control, and I was fully under this person's control.
Explain this guide to us.
The guide was created to help victims of domestic violence, intimate partner violence, and other types of abuse get out of abusive relationships. It is a simple 3-step process that any victim of abuse can understand. It helps to guide a victim from the point of understanding what abuse means all the way to getting out of the abusive relationships and rebuilding their lives.
When someone is trying to leave, it's generally the most dangerous time for them. How can you advise someone to remain safe?
It's a very difficult thing to do. If you are in imminent danger, physical danger, what you want to do is that you need to find a place that you can disappear to, where your abuser cannot find you or track you down. That might be a shelter. It might be a family member in your city, but potentially in a different town or in a different city. You need to switch off your cell phone. You need to not use your email address. I know it's very difficult to do, but if your life is in danger, that's the only way to do it.
You've been working with the city of Houston and you've made some progress there. Can you tell us about trying to put together one hotline as opposed to multiple hotlines?
So Harris County recently came up with the idea to have a single hotline in Harris County that victims can call into, that the victim can then explain what their need is, and then they will be directed from a single hotline to the organization that can support them.
What are the red flags?
The problem is that if you grew up in a household where you saw abuse, it's not going to be somebody screaming at you or somebody belittling you or somebody taking money from you. What you're looking for is not an occasional disagreement. You're looking for a pattern of good and bad behavior that harms you and then causes you to stay in the relationship.
Ronel Golden, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Ronel is working on publishing the Getting Out Guide in book form in addition to hosting it on her website. If you or someone you know needs help, you can call the National Domestic Violence Hotline at 1-800-799-SAFE. That's 1-800-799-7233, or you can text START to 88788.